Transformation in 3, 2, 1.
Hi everybody, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning gazer, hi guys. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or wherever else you find it in your chart. It's good for whenever you find it. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's just take a deep breath and begin. Spirit, ancestors, what guides, what messages do you have for Pisces? This one's too. 9 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups. Very, very, very interesting. It's like you need to take a break. All right, I'm going to say that right now. There's like a lot of anxiety or something, and it's asking you to please take a break. It's like you don't even want that anymore. You don't want to feel. I heard you don't want to feel that way anymore, right? It's really interesting to go from the 9 of Swords to the 4 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. You just want to feel better, don't you? You want to enjoy whatever's happening here. Full energy. Yeah, get your, yes, Ace of Swords. Get yourself out of that anxiety space. Page of Cups, beautiful. Ancestors said it for Pisces. Ace of Pentacles, the Empress, beautiful. 4 of Wands. I think that you're going to get your wish here. Absolutely. 8 of Pentacles, right? 8 of Pentacles talks about work. It talks about mastering something through repetition, through practice, through really getting in there. It's like you've really put your nose to the grindstone, and you've really, really put the effort in, right? The effort to be made here. And I think that through this process, you're starting to realize not only what it is that you need, but what it is that you should not worry about anymore, right? 9 of Swords coming through. This is the anxiety card, the worry, the sleepless nights, right? It feels like something hanging over your head, something looming in the darkness that's keeping you from being able to rest. Right? This isn't something that's coming up in the future. This is something that's already happened in the past. This is something that you've already been experiencing or did experience, right? And what it did was it made you want to go try something new. All right? This is taking the leap of faith. This is Aquarius and Aries energy, right? That spark to go on the new adventure, that pioneering, right? There's a level of intelligence about this, but also a level of naivety, because you know that the new offers the good, right? Something different, something inspiring, but at the same time, you've never done it before. And so there's that element of risk that's involved here. Ace of Pentacles. But it could be that something has been offered to you, something solid, something you can rely on. It could be an investment that you want to make. Take it how it resonates, right? But it's like this new thing is being offered. How is that helping you relieve your stress? How is that helping you from living in that space, residing in that space of worry? And then you get the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups is about boredom. It's about lethargy. It's about not wanting what's being offered to you, right? What's in front of you, very unappealing. And it could be because you're bored with feeling anxiety. You're bored with, it's like feeling this feeling all the time here. The reminder with the 4 of Cups is turn around, look behind you. There's always this thing that the universe is offering us when we're so focused on what's in front of us and how little interest we have in that, but we focus on it. And if we turn around and look behind us, the universe has something on offer. Something is being shared with you that is fulfilling. Ace of Swords, a truth coming through. This whole entire thing is revolving around this Ace of Swords. A truth. The victory, the insight, the knowledge, the thing that's being offered, right? 2 aces and Fool, the new, right? What are you doing with this information that's being given? It could be coming from or revolving around, right? A maternal figure of some kind. Maybe a mother to you, maybe a grandmother, maybe a matriarchal boss. Take it how it resonates. It could be you. This is Libra and Taurus energy, right? Sun, moon, rising. Take it how it resonates, right? You could be a man, and this could be you. It talks about abundance. It talks about being able to manifest and prepare for and maintain the wealth of beauty that you are capable of bringing into the world. This is somebody who is very astute, and they enjoy things that are peaceful, beautiful, and that they're able to cultivate over the long term, right? Nine of Cups. This is where this is going. This is where this is going. You didn't like what was happening. You took a step out. You tried to try something new, right? And I don't mean like you took a step out of your relationship or something bad or nefarious. I mean, you took a step out of your comfort zone. And when you did that, it opened up the space, or it is opening up the space for you to receive the joy of your blessings and tell you what it is that you do actually want. And here comes a confirmation of this. You're going to get confirmation of this. Someone's going to share that information with you sentimentally. They might apologize. You might be open to offering someone some interest that maybe you were apprehensive of before, or maybe now you're realizing that, or somebody is realizing that about you. And there's this communication, small heartfelt offer, right? Four of Wands. And it's celebrated, it's accepted. It's the Four of Wands is those four corners, or quadrants, where we set up our new space, and it's celebrated, right? Like the wedding. The Four of Wands represents, often it's called the wedding or the celebration card, but it's the beginning of the new foundations. Fours are our foundations, our security. Wands are our excitement, our passion, our drive. Right? The new foundational things that are driving you, the things that you're working on. Let's get some. I love this. I love that you're releasing this space right now. We're about to re-examine for a second. What is this? Nine of Swords, Spirit. Ancestor Spirit type for Pisces, Sun and Rising. In this situation, what is this Nine of Swords? Ten of Wands. It's about the burden. It's about the responsibility. It's about carrying the load of something that's just not, you can't carry it any further here. See how the cart has tipped over and it's got these two kids in the air? And unless the fulcrum is changed, the weight distribution is like they're not going to be able to get that cart flipped back over. This is weighing on your mind. This has been what has been keeping you up, is there's like something that is burdensome. It's like something that has been your responsibility, and it's too much. It's not that you aren't capable. It's that like it takes more than just one person, right? See the people in the background, like they're gonna have to call in help. It feels like that's where they're going. Like, these are our wares. These are the things that we've accumulated. These are the things that we're bringing out into the market for trade, and we can't get them there because it's like outside of the capacity of the cart's wheels. The Fool. What is the Fool? Ace of Cups. You guys, look at this. This is so beautiful. Yeah, because you realize, like, why are you carrying yourself with that burden? Again, there's like this idea of a love letter or a message that came through or is coming through, and it sets you on your journey. It makes you take the risk, or made you take the risk. Because again, this is something that this is coming from the past energy. But now you have the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. The new. It's looking much brighter, much more beautiful. What is this Ace of Pentacles? I heard you love where you are going. Look, the Tower, Ace of Pentacles. Shocking. Completely shocking. Maybe it's shocking that this offer is coming through to you. Maybe it's shocking that this is where you want to put your coin, your money, your effort, your time. The investment that you want to make. But look what's underneath that is the Five of Wands. It's like, no wonder you know, if you got to fight for every bit, if you got to toe the line for all of it, if it's really, really weighing on you and it's not, then how is that really helping anybody or the situation? And there's like a shock here, like the bottom is coming out from underneath of it, right? Moving forward in the new, and I'm seeing this red, and again, the red is like that feeling of passion, of excitement, of where are you putting your inspiration? You know, is it getting used against you? Are you getting burnt out on this? Right. King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. These just came out. Like two dudes in charge, right? This dude's in charge of the money. This dude's in charge of the facts. This could be like the judge and the banker. This person is very, very intelligent. They're both leaders, right? This person looks at the information and this person looks at the material. Like, what is there, right? What is there to build? And then the Seven of Pentacles, the patience with that, how much time that takes and the investment in that, and kind of like, you know, looking at that. I'm going to put these back in here because I didn't really ask for them to come out. Look at the star coming out on the bottom. Yeah. Tell us about this Four of Cups, please. Tell us about this Four of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. What is this Four of Cups? Three of Swords. Listen, remember about the 3 cups down and you don't want to deal with this anymore, and the backstabbing and the betrayal and the messages coming through. Look, messages. Whenever this 3 of Swords, it's like something going on in the background that you can't see. Remember, there's this offer in the background that you can't see, right? And does it relieve, or does it give you more anxiety? I'm gonna let you take this one how you need to take it, but I'm just letting you know. From what I'm seeing here, that you could be accepting help from someone or a place that might be shocking to the place that you're coming from, right? When you go out on this new adventure, and just be aware of what it is that you're accepting and what it is that you're denying, okay? And what it is that you're allowing into your heart space and into your world. Ace of Swords, because what it comes through here is the truth. I heard it sets you free. Wow. And as I heard that, and the Hermit comes out. Yeah. Be releasing you. Something is going on. Something is going on, and you know that, because while you're carrying all this weight, what is everybody else doing? While you're over here holding the burden of this emotionally and mentally, what is everybody else doing? Sorry about the noise. And it's time for you to take a break. It's time for you to take a break. 9-9. Now we got the 9 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, and the Hermit. 9-9-9. And to take some time within. This guy's resting. And he's not just resting. I mean, he's leaning on the lamppost here. He's fully exhausted. He's been around the block a few times. It's probably not where he's supposed to be sleeping, but he's like taking off his shoes. He's like committed to the rest. Right? And that's the truth. Where are your internal truths? What's happening on the inside? What is your self telling you? What does your self realize and see? And that's where that light comes through. And then that light is what you use to shine the knowledge to others, right? The Hermit's also a discovery. And with the Ace of Swords here, it's like that light bulb moment. That light bulb moment. Aha. What is this Empress? What is this Empress doing? Ancestor spirits. King of Wands. I think the 6 of Cups on the bottom. Restoring confidence. This could be two people who are good at what they do, 2 people who are responsible, loving adults, right? King of Wands is, see how he's kind of showing off for the kids. He's athletic. He's, I heard boisterous. This is about using yourself, your physical self, to go out and enjoy, like using your body, right? What I like athleticism could be, they're ice skating. It's like yoga, not the same things at all, right? The spectrum of that. And again, there's ice skating, and they're doing this thing that's like raising their body temperature. It's like, there's internal resources that are coming through. And it could be this idea of parenting, it's funny. The more I look at it, these kids are teaching him, and he's taking the risk. Aries energy, full energy, to try it. There's a lamppost behind them. Do you see that? And it's got 3 lights. The Empress is the number 3. We have 3 3s. We have 3 9s out. Completion of one creation, the abundance, allowing that abundance to flow through. Assessing that situation, bringing your confidence back. Could be a fire sign masculine that comes in also to help you, teach you something. Just take you out for a good time. Go out with your friends. Pisces. What is the 9 of Cups? And enjoy, right? Go out with your friends and enjoy. 8 of Wands. Yeah. 8 of Wands, 9 of Cups. 9 of Wands. It's like, don't give up. He's like jumping up the tree, like running. And again, that 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. Communication, quick moving, fast moving communication. Needing to be somewhere on time. Again, going out a night on the town. So many things happening so quickly. And a lot of communication coming through here. A lot of communication coming through. I heard you stayed too long. Take that out, resonates. Don't turn into a pumpkin. What is the Page of Cups? Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. The 10 of Swords. Listen. This could be getting a message from someone. This feels like a loving care. Somebody might be, again, with the Empress energy and this like helpful energy here. It might be people around you trying to help you out and give you that bit of support that you need to help you along your way, right? Like you're not alone here. The Empress energy reminds me very much of the Queen of Pentacles energy. Again, Taurus, and again, like that loving, nurturing energy, that loving nurturer who will help along, right? And is reliable, and to help you move slow and steady. And again, 2 pages here, and this could be 2 kids, you could be, one of 2 underlings, maybe for, again, work. Take it how it resonates, but it's this energy of like somebody kind of has your back and wants to help love and support you even on these rainy days, even as things are difficult as you're going through them. Could be Virgo energy, because we also have the Hermit here. Like, it's okay to take a rest. We got you. It's like that moment where taking a walk in the rain goes from like this begrudging, I'm getting all wet, to like, it's raining, and singing in the rain, right? Because you know that you're loved. 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands. Something about the home. Look, 3 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles coming out. I got the Ace of Pentacles twice. Yeah, you could be starting a new job. You could be starting a new endeavor. You could be taking a vacation. Whatever it is that you're doing, this new thing that you're examining, right? It is exciting and you're going to love it. And you're just like waiting on that. You're waiting for your ships to appear. 3 of Wands, 4 of Wands. You're getting there. You're almost there, Pisces. This is what this is talking about. The movement. I heard the companionship. Good for you. Good for you. Not a worry anymore. I love it. I love it. You're going to get through this fantastically, even if some things are a little bit shocking. Right? The Gambler. Again, with this Fool, with this risk-taking energy, it says willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Listen to yourself. What are you telling yourself? Shadow attribute, relying on luck rather than hard work. Well, I don't think that's going to be the problem for you here. because you're definitely putting in the work. 8 of Pentacles and 10 of Wands, 9 of Swords. You've been carrying that weight of that. Maybe like afraid to take the risk, right? Follow your intuition. Do what it is that you feel in your heart is driving you to do, because you need to get there. Storytelling. Interesting. Communication, right? The ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Is there a story that you're not expressing? Is there something you need to write down? Pisces. Shadow attribute, making up tales that harm others. Somebody could be saying something that isn't true. Right? But the Ace of Swords is here. You are getting the truth. So whatever they're saying, if they're saying, yeah, I totally participate, I totally carry the weight too, all the time. Yeah, I do. No, they don't. Storyteller. If they're like, yeah, dude, I totally invest all the time and I keep my business to myself. They're lying. No, they don't. That's a story they're telling. What story are you telling? What story are you telling yourself? What story are you accepting here? The ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Being honest with ourselves, right? And other people telling us too, like there's this communication here, 8 of Wands. Or what's the story, Morning Glory? You get addict on the bottom. Aquarius just had this too. It says, helps you recognize and confront addictive behaviors. Being mindful of that, right? Being mindful of being addicted to the worry. Being mindful of being addicted to the story. Interesting. Shadow attribute, compromises integrity and honesty, allows an addictive pattern to have authority over your life. I think that maybe when you get honest with yourself about what's actually going on and how much of the burden you are actually shouldering and who's benefiting from that and what are they doing behind the scenes, right? When you release that weight, when you take the risk on yourself to release that, right? It helps you. You have to confront it. And when you confront that behavior, you see what has been on offer to you outside of this the whole time, right? This is about stepping out of your comfort zone. And that storyteller, you know, that could be stories we were told in our youth. That could be, you know, stories that we tell ourselves, replay them over and over and over in our own minds. Keep that in mind. All right. Yes, it could be external. You got the 3 of Swords here. What are you telling you? All right. Now is a lucky time. Rabbit spirit. Really do see that. Like, you got the gambler, you got the fool. I personally don't play the lottery. I don't have that kind of luck, but maybe you will today. Again, within your means, little bits. Here, little bits. Let it shine. Listen, you've been held back far too long by this energy. You have been carrying this weight far too long. And even if you just write it down and to express it to yourself so you could actually see with your own 2 eyes what you've been doing, I think that when you do that, you're going to find a lot of love for yourself. You're going to see how accomplished you actually are. And you're going to shine. All right? The Hermit energy, that light, again, discovering that internal glow. See it coming out of the peacock's heart. Shh. One more, please, Spirit. Use your mind wisely. Yes. Do not become addicted to these awful thought patterns, the stress, the story. Use your mind wisely. Convert your gaze to see the brightness, the shine, right? Life is speeding up. Once you get going, it's off to the races. Like, there you go. You're on your way. You just need to really, this reading is just that reminder to you that you are safe, you are loved, you are capable, and that this is the encouragement for you to step out of that comfort zone. Step out of that comfort zone and start telling yourself a different story. Start writing a different story. You are loved, and the people around you want your confidence to return. They want to enjoy your good company. They want to support you lovingly, right? And you're gonna have this light bulb moment, and it's gonna click how shiny you are. Ace of Swords. I love this. Oh, you get, wow, this is the same ones. You guys just saw me shuffle these. Gladiolas and forget-me-nots, the same exact ones that came out for Pisces, or for Aquarius star. But you also get nasturtium. Nasturtium says victory and conquest. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Lao Tzu. So, there's like a little, somebody's out there on like a little like bike. Gladiola's strength of character and moral integrity. The character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experiences of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, vision cleared, ambition inspired, and success achieved. Helen Keller. Right? This is what moral integrity and experiencing these things and holding ourselves accountable. Yes, but not allowing ourselves to carry all the weight. You know, you take a little bit of the accountability. I'll take care of that job. I'll take care of that mess. I'll do this thing. And then suddenly it's all piled up on top of you because nobody else is willing to take accountability or responsibility. Now you have to take accountability for that and say, oh, not all this shit's mine. Right? So that's what this is about. Taking that risk. That's part of that moral integrity, not being so codependent that we carry the weight for everybody else and not being so enabling. And I'm talking to myself here too, Pisces. I am. So I know, you know, this is what Spirit wants for you. Spirit wants you to do great. Spirit wants you to be joyous and free, right? And that weight lifted off of you. This one says, eternal memories. The best things in life are the people you've loved, the places you've seen, and the memories you've made along the way. Yes, encouraging you to go out, make good memories. Be with the people who love you, who want to hang out with you, want to support you and be there for you. Making loving memories along the way, not just the things that you've done in the past, but they're remembering this too. And they're like, hey, Pisces, we haven't seen you in a while. We noticed you've been kind of stuck trying to drag this cart around. We were just wondering if you'd like to come hang out. Right. The best things in life. The people you've loved, the places you've seen. You got to get moving to see those places and the memories you've made along the way. Wow. I hope that was helpful. I hope that you got something out of it. Thank you so much for being here, Pisces. Thank you for your patience. Appreciate you. Thank you for remembering to hit like and subscribe if this did resonate with you. It really does help the channel, and I really do appreciate it. And thank you for coming back and seeing us again next time. Bye.
Transformation in 3, 2, 1.